TruVue podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. What the hell was that?
you're.
What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy Mel, and we back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. Let's go. Ow.
Okay.
Big bees.
A lot of bees. What the fuck is that noise?
Not in any affiliation with any street organization.
Yes, this is. Thank you for making that clarification. Given the recent move by the DA and the feds, I want no problems. I am a civilian. I pay taxes. Got a 401k and everything. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Dip. I'm doing like how they do in the comics when they do the boom.
You see, like, to be this annoying, I know you could fight.
Pow.
Like, you ever met that person? Like, you know they can fight because they just drive you up the fucking wall. Anyway, I'm Jay. I'm here. I'm ready to get it started.
What's up, people? This is we back in this motherfucker with y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us.
I don't mean no disrespect, but I swear to God, every time Zoe does his intro, it's like he forgot that he was on a podcast. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here."
Nah, man, it's like double Dutch. Like
he just be making sure you done. Like
he getting in there, he feeling that rhythm, and he just jump right in. Boom.
That is my fault. Because I'm very long-winded. Yeah, where do we want to start? We are reviewing this week on the TruVue podcast. We're reviewing something. Now, is this an anime or a manga? Is this a manga or an anime?
This is an anime.
All right, so we're reviewing the anime series currently streaming on Amazon Prime called Invincible.
Whoa! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Whoa. What? That was a good voice. Whoa. Invincible.
You sound like the niggas. He sound like the niggas in the Chuck E. Cheese mask and shit, man.
Why you sound like Jar Jar Binks, bro?
That's my only voice that I do.
You sound like the robots at Odyssey Phone World and shit when you do that.
My baby love that voice.
You sound like Grover with a cold.
See, this is why I'm mic in here. Like, at least I'm only getting it.
Whoa.
Pause. Like, 17-year-old Mark Grayson is just like every other guy his age, except that his father is Omni Man, the most powerful superhero on the planet. As Mark develops powers of his own, he discovers his father's legacy may not be as heroic as it seems.
Ooh, you stumbled over that one.
Yeah,
what was the word?
He still had the voice going on.
Invincible. Like, that's a good like radio announcer.
That's a new drop.
That's a good voice, bro. Like, you want to tell me that's not? My baby cracks up every time I make that voice.
Oh, she laughing at you, not with you.
You ain't gonna break up a happy home. You ain't gonna turn my baby against me. That's what damn sure.
Oh, I ain't turning
her. No, she just doesn't fuck with you, Jay. Yeah. So
damn.
Invincible.
Okay, man, you ain't gotta cry about it. It's okay.
look at me now. Oh.
I'm not sure where to take this from because I feel like though this is the animated version of The Boys, which is also on Amazon.
It is with. I'm gonna stop you right there because this is actually this comic actually came out before the Walking Dead comic came out.
So this is a new comic. This isn't like one of the ones from that you grew up with.
No, I didn't grow up with this one. This is a newer
Okay.
comic.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, this
That explains a lot.
I don't know because we used to get down with them ones.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bruh.
Okay.
You ain't.
Okay,
You
you're
don't
right. You're
know.
absolutely right. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right. This is not my wheelhouse. But
we used to get down too, boy. But
this shit is dark though. That's what I'm
yeah, I
saying.
love
Like
it.
the
I love it. I love
new
it.
shit
I
is
love it.
dark, bro.
Yeah, let me bring up homeboy's name who wrote this one. I know it's from the creators of the original comic, also had a hand in helping out with this too. So shout out to who is it, Robert Kirkman, who did the screenplay for it, Ryan Otley, Corey Walker. Um they did a wonderful job with bringing from the comic and translating it over to the TV series. One thing I did want to point out, within the comic book, they did have some very key moments that they highlighted in the TV series here. So there were certain scenes and everything that you were kind of waiting on, and they capitalized on those scenes and then also dug deeper into it, which was cool. Like they would show you scenes like one that comes to mind is the train scene with Invincible and when the dad and Invincible are banging it out, fighting it out. Sorry, choice of words. But they do have this scene where they show like the carnage and everything from the train scene, but they in this TV show they dug deep into it. Like they showed Invincible or Omni Man just palming Invincible's head and making him go through the train, and he dicing up people that he don't even want to, but he's helpless and can't do it. So you get to see how all that carnage happened in the TV show. So they edit more.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about
comic.
children. No.
Nobody,
They don't give a shit about children.
everybody can get it.
Everybody can get it. Like that's the type of shit that I love, and I love the fact that like there were, from a standpoint, this is gonna sound creepy and almost evil. I love that they had casualties in this.
Oh God! Well,
I
that
love they
that
had
a clever thing,
casualties
right?
in this.
So I didn't know how deep they were, like if they were really gonna like go in, which I should have known because I watched The Boys on Amazon Prime. I know they don't stray away from the gore.
They ain't shy about shit.
But that first episode had me kind of like, oh man, because in the beginning you like, they clean this motherfucker up. It ain't really no shit. But at the end of that motherfucker,
Mhm.
oh my, I was like, yes.
Man, I've like when Shorty was like, well, when he goes, I think someone's controlling him, and he goes, well, it's either him or us.
Right.
And they fully like committed to like, all right, bro, we gonna get down or lay down type shit. I was like, and when she threw up the blood after looking back at it, I thought that shit was sexy as fuck. I was like, yeah, that was beautiful. I like that's a nice way to go.
How do you still find a way?
Because she was looking back at it and the shit was poking out a little bit, and then she just kind of went, bleh, and it was just blood. But by sexy, I don't mean like sexual sexy. I mean sexy as in like that was fire. All right, maybe I'm off. Another thing that I want to point out in the comments. Maybe I'm off. It could just be me. I'm not a necrophiliac or anything, but like ass is ass, bro. Like the shit's...
You guys so just blinking. So
Hey, let me ask you a question.
I can only imagine your spank bank folder is a shorty dog. Like,
dude, I ain't need a folder, bro. All I needed was a strong wind and privacy. Are you shitting me?
It was like homeboy in Hall Pass, like bang.
Bro, like a Sears catalog. Just give me all like, oh man, Dance Hall Queen meant something different for me as a child.
Oh my gosh!
But if you like that, you know what? Go back and check out our review of that movie during the Emancipation Week.
Yes.
So
Nice recall.
the one thing I don't like about comic books comic book or superhero theme movies,
Mhm.
when they're outside of the realm of DC and Marvel, is the colors and the basic disguise of the design of the costumes don't change. Like outside of the rock guy, right? The one that can turn,
Titan.
yeah. But even that is like that's Luke Cage. It's very. Is it Luke Cage? What's the?
Yeah, Luke Cage.
Yeah, it's Luke Cage, right? The uniforms are
But they
just
can also
so
argue that there was Juggernaut from X-Men as well. But
yeah. The shit doesn't change, and I just feel like that kind of makes it so.
see,
It's
you
not
don't
good,
watch,
but like,
you
but
don't
then
look at these for that though. Like
okay.
you look at it more so, how are you going to take me on the ride as far as the story? What
Now that's different. Now that
yeah,
has
what things are
definitely
you going to
changed.
tackle? Because I mean, super like the whole genre in itself, eh, the look of it is pretty much plug and play through everybody. DC,
Okay,
Marvel, Netflix, everybody has
it's the same shit.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not off on it because the homeboy right there looks like a cross between his uniform is X-Men and
Wolverine, yeah.
Cyclops. Well, yeah, Wolverine and Cyclops combined. So it's kind of like what the fuck. So I was just getting annoyed by that. But okay, and then you got Mary Jane is still in this bitch. But I'm glad that we're not. I'm not off there. But then when you look at the story,
Yeah, that's
there's nothing similar in any way about anything. Like fuck your Spider Man, fuck your Superman, fuck your Batman. Like
they did.
these
Literally,
stories,
they killed all the motherfuckers in the right in the beginning.
we're getting all that cookie cutter shit out of here.
Yeah,
Ain't no Disney on the heart of these creators, bro. Like, and then when you look at the voiceovers and the creators, you see
dude,
why. When
they
you
got
see
bangers, bro. I was shout out to all of the Walking Dead skits or
Pretty
cast
much, yeah.
because
Yeah.
these
full
motherfuckers just plugged and played. But I found out why because they one of the writers had a hand in The Walking Dead as well, so he
Ah,
called in a favor, I'm guessing, and just had
let's
them
just
voiceover for it. But
I just know from me personally, I can't say his Chris Diamopoulos or whatever his name is.
mhm.
I great actor. You got who else? You got Zazie
Mahershala
Beetz, great actress. Oh, great actor. Seth Rogen, funny as
yes.
fuck. Sandra Oh, love her.
Yang.
J.K. Simmons,
Yes.
easily one of my goats. And Jillian Jacobs, she's I don't she's an acquired taste, but once you decide that you like her, you like her. You see what I'm saying?
Hell,
She's kind of like us.
Zachary Quinto.
Zachary Quint, like there's so
Tyler.
many
That's
people.
Tyler.
There's so
Walton
many people
Goggins.
here.
You got Walton Goggins, god dog it. You had Mahershala Ali. You
Yeah,
had Jason Mantezuka. I can never pronounce that man's
the
last name,
names,
but
the
he
names.
funny as hell.
Oh yeah, him. Yes.
Yeah.
Loved it personally. I loved him in the Good Place, but outside of
I
that,
did
like
too.
he was amazing in the Good Place. But like that's what I'm saying. Like you have so
And
much
the lead. Y'all
talent.
check him out in the lead too, because he man.
There's so much talent behind this animation that is kind of like I don't necessarily know that you can consider this your stand. This is not Family Guy. This is not like this is different. You
People
know what
fuck with comics, man. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. People fuck with the comics. So when you have a comic of this stature
I'm
that
saying?
actually hits the scene, people like, yeah, man, hell yeah, I want to do a voice. I've been reading these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I want to do a voice.
Like they just get excited about it. And
Yeah. Like, dude, I did want to bring up how they made it. They made a couple changes to it. I don't know if I like them or not. One of them I do like because they made, old girl black. So right on. Power to the people.
Pardon?
Um, Amber. I'm talking about Amber in the comic book was not
Okay.
black
Was
girl.
not
So they made her a black woman. I'm not sure. I don't recall if oh my gosh, what's the best friend? I forget the best friend's name.
gotcha.
William Clockwell, played by
Andrew
Andrew
Rannells.
Renee. Yeah.
He's the senator in oh my god, the Black Monday currently
Okay.
on from Showtime.
But the best friend in the series, I don't know if he was homosexual or not. I don't recall. I read some of the comics. I didn't read all of the comics. So I felt that was a bit of a checklist on the agenda.
What I'll admit that I'm starting to be a little bit more hip to the agenda. Like I'm seeing it and whatever. I'm
Well,
starting
even
to.
with them changing Amber to a black girl is a checklist.
That's an agenda, but
But it's a positive for us. So
so
right.
that's where I feel like we don't get to speak on the agenda.
Yeah.
Because they give us stuff that we want, and then it's like the same way we wouldn't want someone saying it's fucked up that they made the girl a black girl in it. We don't need to discuss whether or not it was right that they made dude a homosexual. And
Yeah. But my whole thing is, and I argue this all the time, in these comics, they don't make that a staple. Like
right,
that's never an issue. Race is never an issue. Your sexual preference is never an issue. Nobody cares. Like there's questions of if Wonder Woman is lesbian, which I do believe she was, the Amazonian queen. There was a whole island full of women, not one man in sight. So yeah,
they just hadn't captured me yet.
yeah.
They were waiting for me to come, and then they were going to capture me and make me their sex slave. Like low key, that's one of my like if I were to ever get shipwrecked, right? I'm going off tangent, but just stay with me, right? So in my mind, I have this image where I go on a cruise and like I fall overboard, and then I get washed up on this island of Amazonian like women. I'm talking like some tall chicks, right? And like, yo, where's yo, come back? What happened? So like, hear me out, right? And then they just take me and make me their like forever dungeon sex slave. And I just feel as though, in order for compliance reasons, I have to go along with this. Otherwise, I'll die. I don't give a shit. This is a dope storyline. And then you go with it. And I don't really get past, the tying me up in a dungeon. And
Jackie's never letting you go on vacation
ever again.
I ain't think this out. I didn't think that went out, did I? Like I should have.
I did want to.
Love you.
So within the story,
yeah. Back to
what stories did you like out of this? Because my favorite one by far is Rex getting down with duplicity in the shower. A Trinity? He had 3 of them. Like,
and then said it's not the real one.
Oh god!
He's like, no. She's like, what's all of the real one? He's like, yeah. Look, I'm trying to clean some stuff up.
That wasn't a bad excuse though. Like I respect the hustle so much because it's like technically it's just like you caught him watching porn. Like if he's not doing it the real,
no, that ain't the real one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe I fucks with that. Like
I know you did. That's why I brought it up just for you.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Like respect my home, man. You know, I don't want to like cause no static in the homestead. But yeah, no, I think that was a dope story. I actually like the story of the redhead. Go figure. Oh my god, what's her name?
You know her name.
No, the redhead. Shit.
Who's the redhead? Adam Eve?
No, the one that from the Teen Squad, like her, like
Eve?
She's the one that was dating Rex.
Adam Eve.
Eve, yeah, Adam Eve. Is that her name?
Yeah,
Eve. Yeah, because I remember it was very regular. But I like her story as far as like I get that the female agenda is an agenda on the checklist. However, I think in the presentation of it in this format,
she turned into a hippie though, didn't she?
I didn't.
Talking about free the world. She's like, why am I out here fighting people and I could be out here growing trees? And
yeah, like just because you have like I think there's a responsibility that society puts on people with means that not everybody wants to be a hero, and it sounds fucked up to say.
You say not everybody want to fight. That's basically
Yeah, like
yeah.
like look at it, right? Like she's still
I ain't that dude.
a kid. She's still a child.
I'm not that dude.
You're not that dude. We don't. We fucking don't. God, I pray for the person. Like I just don't like. Just stop. Like when they're out, just like let them live. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking.
You read the shirt. That's right.
Oh my God.
I give you a warning.
But that's my thing is like I do feel as though like I enjoy the selfish hero, the person with the means that chooses just to live a regular life because I just like I don't think she asked for the superpower. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it was it's important to protect your mental state.
Yes.
So at the sacrifice of her mental state, she's supposed to go out and save all these people when even in doing so, people are still she can't save everybody. And you saw that. And they made no qualms about that shit with all the casualties in this one.
Dude.
None. Like I counted at least 500, bro. Like,
oh, dude.
Like it was
the fight scene between dad and the son.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. We don't.
My God, yeah, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. That was epic though, because that was when you was waiting for. That was a big scene that they pulled straight, and that was another thing. I think I brought that up earlier, but I love how they pulled scenes directly out of the comic book, and then they expound on it. Like, because the comic book, they give you these short little steals here and there, but this one you actually getting to see it like go through it. It hits you kind of different. You're like, God, dog, that's how they got to that other storyboard part. Like, oh shit, like because you put it together in your head, but this let me see that my brain ain't nowhere near as fucked up as them. Because then mine was a little more calm the way I got to that resolve. And the way they get to that resolve, completely different. Completely different.
No, but sometimes you got to do that. Like
I got a lot less casualties in my resolve.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but like you got a son and you know you about to do that same shit. Like at some point it's gonna get to that point,
Man.
But for me,
all swollen their chest, yeah.
That story though, the dynamic between what's his name? The father between Invincible
Omni Man.
Omni Man,
yeah.
I thought that was such a powerful one because it's like
that's like your son, you want him to play football so bad because you used to play football and he keep going out for ballet and you just waiting like he gonna do football.
It's not that. It's like
he gonna do football. And then when he finally say, Dad, I made the football team. He's like, yeah, okay, let's go play. Let me show you this 3-point stance. Like that was the equivalency of what happened.
The way I looked at that relationship is more so like, let's say Kobe had let's say LeBron never left Cleveland, never left Cleveland, and all his championships that he has was in Cleveland, and he's better yet Kobe. Let's say Kobe had a son, right, and they could join, and they're entering the league, and they could be a part of the Lakers, right? And let's say they had the choice or whatever, and instead of going to the Lakers, he goes to Boston. That's what it's like. It's like your son, like deliberately, not even deliberately, but like becoming your competition in the field where you are not even competition, just your antithesis, your anti-hero, so to speak. But I don't want to give it away because it's like
yeah. I see one better. I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
that'll be the equivalency of Isaiah Thomas's son on the Bad Boy Pistons.
Okay,
going to join the Bulls instead.
Yes, and teaming up with Jordan. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm Papa. Like, where are you going?
No, I don't want to be a part of your shit. Yo.
Yeah, now here's the shit, right? Because and then the worst part about it is he's using all the shit you taught him against you. Like that.
But every dad know You teach them some tricks, but you don't teach them all the blood tricks.
You gotta give him the shit that.
Yeah, you don't teach them everything.
You gotta hold back the haters.
Got to keep one in the tuck. That's that deathbed stuff. You like, all right, son, look, this ain't what I hate teach you. I ain't want you to use that shit on me.
The other thing, what do you think about, like, oftentimes with comic books and these kind of animation, when they go into animation, there's such a level of absurdity that it's unrelatable to real life. But in this one, outside of the goriness of it, and even with the goriness, honestly, like, it's still very parallel to human life.
I like how they make it realistic. Like if I in my mind, if I'm a superhero, these are the type of situations that you're going to be dealing with. Like, yeah, look, man, I gotta save some people. In order to save some people, you're gonna have to kill some people.
I'd be Rex.
Yeah, some people
Rex. Like, I dropped 40 tonight.
gonna be in the shower.
Yeah,
you're gonna be in the shower with duplicity. Yeah.
No, that's not what. I got a freak.
Out of all of them, I like Mahershala's character.
Oh, the rock dude, the Titan.
Yeah, man. He slipped up on some stuff. He knew what he was doing. Just methodical. He like, look.
He ain't think that plan through though.
Oh, he did. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. It all worked out in the end. He knew what he was doing.
It took a while. It took a minute. The reason why I say I'll be Rex is not because he's
all of the beer.
Nah,
which one?
Because he's a realistic dude, bro. Like, I dropped 40 and we won. Who cares if somebody else didn't make it? Like,
damn.
Can we focus on the ones that did? Like, just
damn.
Listen over here. You want to go over game tape on a victory? Fuck out of here, B. Like, let me celebrate. But it is kind of like very Pat Beverly, like after they made it to the playoffs. Like, job's not done yet, B.
Yeah. All right.
And you're eliminated.
That was horrible. I wanted to bring up the robot having a real human brain.
Now, every time I see a robot being, like,
have a feeling,
yeah, I just go back to, like, they're gonna take us over, and I'm not comfortable, my guy.
That was a good little twist though, because the robot was really a human already.
Yeah.
Like, so that was a good little twist. It did. He was just a
manipulative fuck.
That he was one of your Franken beans, as you like. Franken beans. But he was a genius. He was a genius Franken bean. So he was like the all beef.
So he was Chris Rock.
He was kosher.
Got you. Blessed by a rabbi. That's not. What am I doing? That's not your.
I don't know what that was. That was horrible.
Wrong hand, wrong thing.
Shout out to Father Stu.
What do you think about the dynamics between Omni-Man and the mother? And like that relationship? Like, do you think that if you are Omni-Man, you could ever be as honest as you should with your partner if she doesn't have the same powers?
No.
Okay.
I like what they did with that as well, because if I'm a superhero and everything, there's certain things that I'm going to deal with that will probably raise her stress level, send her to an early grave worrying. She's going to spend more time worrying every time I leave out of the door versus, I'll be fine. I'm Omni-Man. Chill out.
It's not even from that aspect. It's like, hey, yo, listen, bro. Like, you don't have the powers, you don't have the expectations, you don't have the stress of all of this. So I don't feel like there's anything that the wife could say in that moment that's going to like deter you from your mission. You see what I'm saying? Because she doesn't have the responsibilities that Omni-Man does. She gets benefit from them, Like you ain't saying shit when we trying to go over here to Italy
Right.
for dinner real quick.
For breakfast. Yeah, you get up again.
You get
No,
a big brother, right? Yeah.
I'm from that generation of no self-incrimination. So
I'm
I'm
with
not gonna put you in a situation where if some shit go down, your ass can hop on the stand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
It's all about plausible deniability,
right.
baby.
What you don't know ain't gonna hurt me. So
but then again, you in not protecting her, like I'm with that line where she was like, I feel like I'm on the edge of a cliff and I'm the only one that can't fly.
yeah.
I relate to that, like that kind of hit home in just in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like in just how you deal with your family members and how you deal with your friends is because sometimes it's hard to get people to see your perspective when they
Mm,
don't have the same issues. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it's like trying to explain to like your oh god, I don't want to make this racial. Like I
No,
don't. But
do
like
it.
it's trying
That's
to
what we
explain to
do.
your it's trying to explain to your white friends why blackface is wrong for the 100th time. You see what I'm saying? Like, or
Yeah.
why they can't say the N word for the 500th time. Like, it's getting to that point of explaining, like, I don't have, it should, like, I'm on the ledge because just by being your friend and, whatever, there's already kind of like a stress associated with it within my own people. Like,
Yeah.
it's already a difference there, right? We already have a difference. And then you're asking me to just accept your difference, even if it's at my detriment.
I
Because
know you the alien in this motherfucker. Like,
exactly.
you
Wait,
came to my world.
you're calling me an immigrant? I'm illegal now, motherfucker. I got my citizenship and everything. Took
Did
the
you say
test
you
now.
illegal?
I said I'm legal now.
Oh
They
no, I'm
can't.
talking about Omni Man and the wife. Actually, I was in that.
Oh, sorry.
But I mean, hey, have it touch home though.
Put my
Have
business. I don't need to. That's
I say have it touch home. Long as the message get delivered. I can't. I don't knock the vessel. I don't knock the vessel. um, I did. I liked how they touched on all of this space travel and stuff.
yeah.
If Cecil would have just stayed his ass on Earth instead of hopping his ass in Mars,
Mars.
because they didn't fuck that up. Mars
That
is
was
fucked.
not necessary. But that is
Mars
not necessary. That was not necessary. You see why you don't leave your home? See why you stay where you belong?
hey,
Like maybe segregation is needed, bro. Like we don't need
dog,
to find
when
the
that
other
happened, I was
ones.
like, see, that shit right there. That
But
shit right
see, when that happened, all I kept thinking about is all these suddenly all these CIA classifications becoming declassified, and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like I saw something the other day where it was like, this is what a black hole sounds like. Why do I need to hear that? Why?
They sent that
Why?
specifically to you.
No, it was in my feet. I'm the black hole. What that sound like? This is why we don't do a podcast where it's just me and you. See, this is why you and I cannot be on a podcast. It's not a thing.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. We back on track.
You sure? You got it out your system?
No. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, oh yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't like when shit is too like. I get that this is an animation and it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
But the stories are relatable. The
Yes.
technology is according to our like the shit that keeps coming out since 2019 and over COVID. They're like, it's almost like they're bracing us for like, hey man, we did go to Mars and we did fuck up a little bit, and shit is going. They coming to collect. Like we ain't pay the rent for like we sold them Earth and we ain't paid the rent in a couple years, and they coming to collect. Like so,
Was that China?
are you
Wait,
calling
what?
Chinese people aliens? There's a billion of them motherfuckers.
It is. I mean, but it take about 3 of them to equal 1 American, don't
I mean, can we move on?
that's it. Like as far as size, they got to stack on top of each other to be.
Are we
Anyway,
where are we? What is happening? What is happening?
shout out to T-Pain. He did a little cameo. Wasn't he in Machine Head? Wasn't he in Machine Head?
Oh, that was who was playing Machine Head?
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh shit, no, I missed that.
Yeah, that was T-Pain. Did the auto tuning and everything. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. That was not T-Pain.
That was not T-Pain. I don't know who.
Oh, I heard the auto tune. That's automatically.
Really,
My
bro?
bad.
Really?
My bad.
That's how your brain works?
I liked how they did all of that. I was like, yeah, that's T-Pain.
I just like how when he put that shit in his head, that motherfucker hit it like he was awful Bogota, bro. Like
When he hit
straight,
that, I was like,
I was like, yo, you a fiend, B. Like
I am done.
you
Like,
definitely snorted a line or two. I don't care if you don't have no nostrils in that mess. Like
oh man.
And that, like, the more and more I see people react like that, is the more and more I'm like, I don't think I need to try cocaine. I think
That's
what I concluded from him inserting the chip in his head.
Shout out to you, Jeffrey Donovan. I knew T-Pain didn't play it. I was just making.
Were you sure? Are you
I
sure?
don't know. He looked like he might send an email. I don't know. My boy Battle Beast though. Oh man, the big lion motherfucker with the dreads and everything that was whooping everybody's ass and was like, you know what, this is beneath me. He is gonna make it because he's a very big catalyst in the comic book. So we gonna see him again when
we don't know. It's gonna be a while before we get season 2, right? But like I'm hoping
it was supposed to come out soon, but it looks like it might have got, like they did doing with the boys, they pushed it back. But
I need a lot of character development explained, because like to me it's just why all of a sudden on Earth like we have all these people with these superpowers, or are you telling us that they're already here?
Yeah, they already here. This is like a normal world of superheroes being. It's kind of similar to how the boys is. Like you just like, all right, these motherfuckers here. Although they get into some stuff with the boys too, but that's a whole nother.
So if you believe that superpowers are real, right? Mm-hmm. What superpowers do you think could exist on Earth today?
Teleportation.
That can be handled probably.
Flash.
Speed.
Speed.
That's Usain Bolt.
X-ray vision.
I don't see that being a thing.
Oh, they seeing through shit right now. With all of the heat registry and all of that stuff, that's X-ray vision.
Yeah, but all of those things are with gadgets. I'm talking about like a natural superpower.
It's naturally built, ain't it?
Like, for example, I think invisibility is like a real thing.
What?
Invisibility, like how, for example, like how the soldiers would like appear and disappear.
Oh, that's teleportation.
That's probably just their suit doing
that's teleportation. But they have accounts of people that are able to withstand unbearable amounts of heat and cold already.
Yeah.
They have there's certain people in the world that can actually dive very deep depths in water with on one breath and just walk around like it ain't nothing. Like they can be down there insanely longer than humanly possible.
I think there are people who can withstand bullets, like how the like
I
Titan.
don't know about that.
I think people like Titan actually exist, bro.
I don't know about that.
There's too many buff people in the world. Like not everybody needs all these muscles. Like not everybody.
There's a lot of big motherfuckers is big for no damn.
Shout out to you, Anthony Joshua.
I say if you start getting it, let me see a big dude get a splinter, and I'll show you. If a splinter can take them down, they get it right up under the cuticle.
Anything that goes underneath your nail is the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Not fair.
Yeah. All right. You can take a bullet, but you can't take.
Well, there's soft tissue nonetheless. Like you saw, your homeboy got shot in the eye, and that actually like fucked him up for a little bit.
Man,
and there's regeneration and all that. So my hairline, I can't do that. My hairline is fucked up. I can't take that hat off.
Oh, I thought you was finna be like, yeah, I'm rejuvenating his hairline right now.
Shout out to you, Keeps. Please give us a sponsorship.
Keeps or get backs or whatever it's called.
Getting somebody, anybody.
Oh man.
Um,
No, you see any shortcomings at all in this? I could play the drop, but I mean,
eh, honestly, not.
just play it. Just play the drop though. Yeah, 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 get it, yeah.
I didn't really see a lot of shortcomings in this. I thought,
I didn't either. I enjoyed
other than the fact that like they didn't explain why, or there was no character development, but I feel like that's to come.
That's
as
in
the
the
story.
comic book too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's in the comic book, and
Yeah.
they are going to. I think they're going to involve it more in the coming seasons.
absolutely.
I said that with the S too, so yes, it's going to be more than one season.
See, and that's my thing is like when you have series like this, like animation series, if you don't get, you need multiple going in so that your story can live because
Like a duplicity.
you just want to go, you just want a threesome, don't you? Like you,
I ain't got the time type
bro,
of
I ain't got, yeah, for real, bro. Like,
Somebody gonna be mad.
somebody gonna be upset.
Somebody gonna be very upset. Whoa for all this.
Bro,
I
I,
ain't get no problem with all of that.
I know how to handle the one I got. That's all I
That's
do.
what I'm saying. I was like, I already got one. What the hell? I'm gonna add some more drama.
Bro, it don't end well. I'm telling you. But
yeah, married motherfuckers. That's what it is.
yeah. No, as far as shortcomings, no, I didn't really see a lot other than the fact that I really would like to see the development of Eve as a character, the
Adam Eve,
robot,
okay.
Adam Eve as a character. I'd like to see what happens to Rex because I feel like his selfishness is either gonna bring him to a point of like reckoning or he's just gonna go full fucking villain. And I think leading with Omni Man and Invincible obviously was a necessity for the first season, right? But now I'd like there's enough characters that have been introduced that I would love to see how that plays out and
Oh
like,
yeah.
backstory.
Titans.
I don't need
Hey,
Titan,
Titans.
especially Titan.
I'm really excited and seeing what again Battle Beast is going to be doing because he whooped everybody with ease already and just left.
What he
in the
did to
middle of the fight.
Invincible was fucked up.
Yeah, he just left in the middle. And you know what, man? Man, get out of here. I ain't I'll teleport back later.
Call me if you need me. I think
him.
like
I'm gonna be really interested in seeing what they do with the dynamic of Monster Girl and Robots clone who is I guess Baby Rex or Young Rex or whatever.
yeah. So also that was just one of the most ugly creatures I've ever seen on a screen.
Oh my
It
god.
was very repulsive. I need him to be fully developed by next season. Like next season.
He did. He got developed into he cloned Rex and started hollering at
Oh
Monster.
yeah, that's why he got the they broke out the twins or
Yeah. Oh gosh, the twins. I keep forgetting about the twins. Who
I
ain't
fuck
really
with
the
them
twins?
I fucked with them heavy, bro.
Dude, they funny. And
They
what's
were.
funny, the one thing I always liked about them, they were super strong and super smart at the same time. So they wasn't just the big dumb jocks.
Yeah.
But one of them always ended up dying, and then the other one had to clone them. Like it's funny because you always expendable. You just don't know which one gonna be the expendable.
For real. It's just whoever thought of it first.
Oh man. But no, man, I thought they doing a very good job with this show, man. I can't wait for it to come back. Amazon, hurry up,
Yeah, stop fucking around,
man.
Don't be a tease. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I would want to say on this. I think
This was a quick episode, but it's a quick show, and I think it's easily bingeable. I mean, like I got through the 8 episodes today.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like it's enjoyable, and I think I'm getting like I'm not gonna say I'm a comic book fan.
I'm gonna get you, boy. We going to Comic-Con.
I'm not gonna say I'm a comic book fan, but I will say that like the more and more I watch these, is the more and more I'm starting to become like I'm seeing the relatability in life.
You
Know?
just have to pick the right ones. A lot of the comic books that got shoved in people's faces, it was no story. It was just more like bang, boom, pow.
Yeah,
And you had to dig like and really put forth the effort to find these that have great stories and stuff behind them. So now that they're actually pushing, they're doing the superhero push, comic book push, you're going to start seeing a lot of these that had great stories within the comics. And I think it's a very good thing. They need to ride this wave as long as they can, because I've been pushing comics. I tried to get my son into it. He called me a nerd, so I kicked his ass.
no, man, it's like that's what I'm saying. Like that's one of the pluses about doing the podcast is because we have a bunch of different views. A bunch of different views. Shout out to MJ, but like it kind of makes you go into different realms that are outside of your comfort zone. And for me, the supernatural and the comic view, the comic book realm is 100% my, outside of my realm. So like the exposure is different. So no, I enjoy it, and I think it's an interesting part of life, like to draw the parallels between the two. So
yeah.
You want to do a quick recap, wrap it up?
Yeah. Recap, man. My recap is simply this, man. Go check out this damn series. This is a wonderful series. Highly recommended. And definitely rewatching it again. I'm gonna do probably another run through before the new season drops, hopefully on Amazon. So man, I loved it. They do tackle some real issues. It's a lot of like little stupid dad joke one-liners within this, and that's right up my alley too. I love all of that. So the cheesiness, the gore, the comedy.
It's honest.
Yeah.
It's a well-rounded, honest human portrayal of a comic book. Like is what humans would look like in a comic book world versus what comic book characters look like in a human world. That makes it very much digestible, just expanding, not to cut off your point, but just to kind of like expand on it. I'll, depending on when they drop the new season, I will definitely have to give it a run through again. Pause.
I'm gonna give Bezos a call.
You gonna talk to him? You got him on the.
You gotta talk to him, man. Just tell him.
All right. Yo, tell him I need to borrow like $5 real quick. Just
he ain't gonna do that. But what you could do is go buy something and then return it. He'll do that most definitely. But no, man, TruVue podcast ended up giving this a whopping
baby.
Yeah, man. So I mean, this was a very good series again. They tackled a lot of topics. I like it. They did some grandstanding, of course, but
yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too wild.
No, nothing too crazy. Nothing too out of pocket.
It was tasteful.
Yes, very. That's, you know what? I don't think we need to say anything else. I think every box was checked very tastefully, and they make it work. So, with that being said,
yeah, TruVue Podcast at TruVuePodcast.com. Thank you guys for riding with us. Like, subscribe, share, comment, leave a review. Thank you for riding with us on the YouTube, watching us. Again, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave us a review. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Let us know what we're doing right. You know what I'm saying? Let's build this shit together, man. TruVue Podcast, baby. Let's go.
Yazerski, you know what we always say, go. Oh, I'm sorry.
Venti
Keep the
vibes,
vibes. Keep the
with a
vibes,
vibe.
Fancy.
Yeah, Venti vibes with vibes are always Venti. Go to ventivibes.com, and if you can't spell it, you go to some of the previous episodes where we put it, and listen to them spell it on those. So Venti vibes.
Website coming soon. Yeah, check it out. And as always, go watch some shit.
TruVue podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son.
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth. The hell was that?
Year.